All right, all right. All right, all right. Here we go. I'm back. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened there. Usually, it'll just cut out, but... Get on the roof, man. Yeah. I might have to actually do it today, Mason. Seriously. The roof might be in order. Everything has been lagging, Tangi said. I couldn't believe that it turned off like that. Now that's what really had me confused there. It never does that. But even my trading view went down, so I know something happened, but 482 resistance on QQQ holding up a little bit this morning. We have SPY pulling back a bit. It would be huge to have SPY break through support today. This lower support has seen a lot of bounces on it. It'll probably end up holding there. Baked everybody out a bit yesterday on that breakdown. We got Apple consolidating like crazy this morning. Trying to recover back as of now. The PMI is out in 11 minutes, Palmer. Palmer said Starlink, no bueno. No, I need to go on the roof, Palmer. I gotta go on the roof and adjust that thing. I haven't had time to this week, unfortunately. I mean, there's always opportunities, but I wanted to make sure somebody else was here. We've been dealing with my fiance's mom's dog died, so we've been dealing with that the past couple days, going to the vet and stuff. That's been fun. I've been on baby duty. TSLA. Yeah, the dog actually had to be put down last night, actually, at like 8 p.m., like right whenever the live Q&A started, sadly. Yep, rip to Casey. Casey was a good dog. QQQ rejections around 482. That's pretty good. I'm glad to see it holding that resistance as of now. There's a little gap from this morning. See if it fills that or not. SPY starting to trickle a little bit here. Here we go, SPY. There we go, there we go. Go to Ford, General Motors, GM. Wow, falling off again. General Motors is actually extremely interesting on this drop. They are continuing the onslaught here. Wow. I heard this stock could be pretty negatively affected by those port strikes as well. Let's go check the FedWatch tool. I want to see how close Powell, or sorry, I want to see what the market's pricing in for the rate cuts and Powell here on the next meeting. Looks like 65% chance of a 25 basis point cut. Makes sense, I guess. Makes sense, makes sense. We'll see if maybe it shifts over to a percentage of a chance of a pause by the time the next meeting rolls around in about a month. There'll be a lot of data coming out like we talked about next week. There's actually going to be some data. Brutal. Go check out the SPY again. 5-minute chart. Starting to reject down pretty well. As soon as I say that, a lot of buyers come in on that 1-minute candle there. It's in the chop zone, SPY is. This zone that SPY is touching has just seen so much action the past few days. Go check out Palantir. PLTR. Breaking out still this morning. 38.44, breaking the recent high. Let's go, Palantir. That's awesome. Palantir is on fire. That is an amazing rip. $5.69 on Bookmap has sellers stacked, David said. Really? On the SPY? Oh, yeah. It is a bigger spot overhead. We'll see if that adjusts or not if the price gets closer, but there's a little bit more there than usual. You can see all those orders hitting the market in SPY. Bunch of liquidity here. SPY's fun to watch when you zoom in. It's like watching the lifeline of the market. Yeah, 569 definitely has a little bit there. Keep that on watch here. Avgo. Broadcom, wow. They're ripping. JPM's finally selling off, Tangi said. There we go, JP Morgan. That's looking fire. Bank of America as well. You're right, Tangi. That's awesome. Poor banks. The prospect of rate cuts definitely doesn't help them. So glad my average cost in JP Morgan is 166. That's a pretty good cost, Kristen. Really good cost. If you have 100 shares, consider selling a covered call. AMD is popping off. Yeah, some of these tech stocks today are actually coming back in a great way. Resistance is definitely going to be on watch with the AMD. Let's see. Yeah, AMD right onto resistance. Perfect resistance though. A lot of hits off there. Go over to the 15-minute chart. It's definitely recovering up, though, on this dip very well. NVIDIA, same story. Microsoft, a little bit up today as well. They were down in the red at open. They are coming back, though. Can you show the heat map for SPY again? Sure. This is SPY. Very close to 569 now. And just so you guys know, the data just came out on ISM. Just noticed it was 9 o'clock now. SPY moving higher with this data. As of now. It'll probably fill this gap at least from this morning. See, it's at the pre-market high now. That little gap on the chart is a little weird. I'm not a big fan of gaps on the chart. SPY starting to look a little bit, almost like an inverse head and shoulders type of pattern here. See how this plays out the next couple days. These resistances that it's going to run into here intraday are going to be massive. See how it reacts up there. Crazy day out there today. David loves gaps. Canning tomatoes today and hoping the market will do the whole I'm not looking, so it's going to do great kind of thing. You got to love that. David said they fill. That's why I don't like them. That's why I don't like them, David. No. They're tough because when they don't fill, they get you. QQQ's at major resistance on the week. I love it, David. I could have made $67 if I was quick enough, but I clicked on the wrong option. That's like loading the wrong shell into the tank, Demure. Palantir still ripping. My gosh. It's insane. Nvidia. Yeah, check on Apple here. Apple's weaker than the rest, but I don't know. I'm getting a little worried with the way the market's moving here. I really want to see SPY hold on these resistances. It's totally fine if it goes up today. We just need to see a solid hold on resistance here. I'm gonna play Gunner. Uh-oh. VST. Vistra Corp. Wow, they're really popping it off today, aren't they? Psycho. 6.4%. It could be crazier, but I just can't quit looking at Palantir. That's huge on Palantir. Loving it. Go to Tesla, bouncing actually pretty good around the 247 intraday support. Tokyo Drift. Interesting song here. SPY getting up into that resistance zone again. Check on Zom and Oxy real quick. Zom right around the 122.80 resistance, 122 resistance right now. I'm going to be watching these two areas closely today. On Zom, let's see, Oxy, pretty good. IMOL said Zom has good action going. Yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty good in the resistance here. I could see it testing that recent high. Would not be surprised. More sellers on the SPY. Oh, you mean on the book map, of course, yeah. Give me 1 sec. I gotta chug some water while we watch SPY. 1 second. All right, all right. I am back. That was very much needed. SPY getting very close to resistances around 570. 570 to 571 is major here on SPY. Nvidia has 2.3 million sellers at 130. Yeah, wow, 2.4 million now. Number keeps switching, but yeah, that is crazy. Quite a bit there at 130. Those whole dollar marks on these more popular companies can get a lot sometimes. Yeah, quite a bit. Get your water in, Tom? Yeah, I did. It's making me choke now, though. Maybe I need more water. All right, let's see what the SPY does here. It's getting very close. It'd be nuts to see Nvidia hit 130 today. I think it'll stop around 125 here, but Nvidia's been following a pretty good trend line here. Can't zoom in the chart anymore though. Let me go to an hourly. Here's the trend line on Nvidia that it's been bouncing off of. Maybe this is where it'll get a nice break back up through it. But so far, we've seen 2 or 3 pretty consistent bounces here and rejections. Definitely going to stay on the radar today, that's for sure. First person to choke on water. Yeah. Thoughts about BABA? Will it grow tomorrow or on Monday, or has the rally ended? I personally think that the rally has probably subsided for the short term. That's what I would go with in the short term here. Of course, there's a lot of momentum with these stocks. They can get pretty wild, but personally, I think that the momentum is starting to subside. Baba got to the resistance that I've been talking about on the chart for a long time on the way up. That's a huge move there. JD, same thing. Right around major resistances. I mean, these stocks are very overextended at resistances. Just expect a little bit of pullbacks. But this dip could provide a good opportunity if we do get a nice dip. Like a bigger one than this. So far, that 110 support's holding up pretty well as support. Definitely going to be on watch very close today. But hey, today, Tom actually doesn't have the baby. So I'm going to be running out and getting me some McDonald's for lunch today. Hell yeah. As we like to call it here, McDicks. I don't know what we're going to have here yet today, but throw me some ideas out there. It doesn't have to be McDonald's. I can get something else, too. There'll be no book maps, though, for the 20 minutes that I run to the store. Or I run to the... to get this. Stop loss hit on SPY. Still made dough. Nice. I guess it was a good stop loss. Is the McRib back yet? When does that come out? Ooh. November. Oh. Last year it came out in November. I'm praying that it comes back this year. Yes. It said that in July, there was an article that said it is coming back out this year. Yes. Oh my God. I'm going to keep a running count of those whenever that comes out. I will literally make it a goal to eat like 20 of those. I'm not kidding. That will be a personal goal of Tom's, and SPY is turning over. What the hell happened, SPY? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. What happened? The ISM data? Did the SPY not like it now? It was doing so good at first. Ooh. President Biden's discussing Israel striking Iran oil facilities. Uh-oh. Nice. The ISM came in higher than they thought. Non-manufacturing PMI did too. Interesting. Yeah, slightly higher than estimates there. SPY has been kind of wild over the past 5 minutes. Look at this movement. What in the world? I'm glad it's moving, but if it would just pick like a direction here, I'd be very happy with that, SPY. What weird action. OpenAI gets $4 billion revolving credit line, giving it more than $10 billion in liquidity. Whoa. Little news there on OpenAI. Spy rejecting at that high a day again. The weirdness continues. My sister is finally cleaning the house. There you go. Now you won't have to sleep in your car. Tangi said the McRib is a tool used to absorb unpredicted seasonal increases in chicken and to a lesser extent beef. I've heard of that stuff, Tangi, where they try to do that. I've seen so much goes into making the McRib. Like, if there happens to be like a little pork shortage or something, like, you're screwed. Jayton said, looks like fund managers are rotating more into chips, Avgo, and Nvidia. Yeah, they're starting to fall back today now. But they are up quite a bit still on the day. I wonder how crude oil's reacting to some of this news with, oh yeah, look at crude. Damn, crude. President Biden says discussing Israel striking Iran oil facilities. It's pretty nuts. These like little black swan events with this Middle East situation are getting weird. Spy is straddling this 568 support here. The way that it reacted here on this little touch of 568, I don't know. Has me thinking it could hold it. At least momentarily. Momentarily. I don't think it's going to necessarily hold here all day. Don't get me wrong there, but you could tell there was a little slight pop back up as maybe some liquidity came in. Dandy said it's not a problem. It has been a problem in the past. Oh, Spy just broke down through 568. Getting pretty rough. Wow, Spy. New lows of the day. Uh-oh. Brutal there. Palantir so close to 39. It was. That's a pretty big pullback coming in here now. Margin on chicken is way higher than pork for McDonald's. Interesting. I don't get anything chicken from McDonald's besides nuggets. I don't do the McChickens or nothing. I stick to the beef. I'm a beef person. I like my beef. Speaking of that, speaking of beef, where should I go for lunch today? Should it be McDick's? Five Guys? Sushi? I don't know. Sushi? I'm not feeling the sushi too much today. If I'm being real. We've got that Freddy's by me too. Freddy's kind of sounds good. Good old Freddy. Tesla has been a chop fest here on this pullback. Like, look at this movement. It's been like very weird. Freddy's just closed by ya. Ooh, Demure said Chick-fil-A. That's a pretty good one. Chris said Five Guys. Sushi's good. Ha. If the pork for the McRib came from China, would you still eat it? Jason asked. You know? Apple retesting the support here. We'll see. The support has held up pretty well the past few days. We'll see how it holds. QQQ. 484, 80, 485 resistance. Little rejection. That rejection here on this Middle East news has been kind of wild. Waffle House. I don't know about that. All right, here, we'll do a poll. We'll do a poll with some of my favorite ones. We'll do a fun poll today. Today is a fun poll day. How's Boeing? Boeing, still selling down. All right, here we go. I'll tell you what, Tom's starving for breakfast. If I had a Waffle House, I'd be there. We do have Waffle Houses here, but Mason, I had a friend who worked at Waffle House, and I got, like, the luxury treatment at Waffle House. Like, I could go in there at, like, 3 in the morning and just, like, you know, mess around with my buddy in there. He showed me and told me all the bad shit that that goes on with, like, sanitary shit at, like, the Waffle House. And I'm like, yeah. Now I'm scared of Waffle House. But it's probably alright at the end of the day. This coming from the guy that eats McDonald's, right? All the time. Yeah, the gravy. Yeah, you knew that story, right? I'm sure that the eggs and stuff are fine. So the waffles, Mason, are a little bit weird. It depends on how they make the waffle mixture, Mason. He told me that sometimes the waffle mixture could be like a week old, for example. But they go through more than that. Do you know what I mean? Not like... He said that there's like possibilities of that. Because that was my fiance's favorite thing, was waffles, of course. But they go through so much of it that generally it's... He said if you're getting it at like super late at night or something, it can be a little weird, but... Yeah, the poll's coming. I'm just trying to think here. You know, I think I'll just add sushi on there. If it wins, it wins. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get any of them. Vote it up. There's the poll. It's a fun poll, though. Obviously, it's not a market poll here. Let's see what you guys vote, though. I'll end the poll at 10 a.m. and whatever it lands on is what I'll have. Whatever it is. Get a nice Italian grinder. Italian grinder. What's on those? Is that kind of like... Oh, okay. Man, I wish I had good sandwich shops by me. Let me see if there is a sandwich shop. Oh. There's a place I'd never heard of. Titty John's. What the? Titty John's Deli and Grill? Never heard of that one. Oh, it's Tidy John's. Oh, I see. Interesting. I'm into that. Jersey Mike's. I wonder how close the nearest Jersey Mike's is. We'll see if Siri, you can hear Siri or not. Hey Siri. Where is the closest Jersey Mike's?
Which Jersey?
Oh, she glitched out. Great job, Siri. You suck.
I found this on the web.
She found this on the web for why Siri sucks. That's funny. Tesla. Bouncing around. You know, there's actually... I got one not too far, about 24 minutes. Ham, salami, and copachello or something? Hell yeah. We are an hour into the market, and so far the market's slowly turning into a sea of red. Will this bearish momentum continue? Stay tuned on Stocked Up, Demir said. And the SPY continues its chop. Really is what's continuing. I'm gonna have to chop the SPY's credit card in half. Come on, SPY. Let's not do this. Five Guys is winning the poll, but vote it up. Get those votes in. Let's see. Yuki said, is Apple seriously about to come back up after I just bought puts? It looks like it is. Unfortunately, you bought puts kind of at the support from this morning. Don said, get a ribeye. I have some leftover New York strip I could make, actually. Doesn't sound bad, but I don't think I'm going to with that. You know, every time I get a different steak, I'm always just pissed off. I always just wish I would have had a filet. Every time. Every time I eat a different steak. Now, I do like ribeyes, don't get me wrong. I love ribeye, but I don't know. There's just something about filet with me. A Wendy's Krabby Patty. Oh, I would, man. They're not out until like October 10th or something, though. Palantir starting to come back from its dip here. That's a good thing to see if you're into Palantir. We need some more bad Middle East news. I'm just kidding. I mean, technically it would help, but I don't know that I necessarily want to see too bad of news. Let it be bad enough, but not, like, really bad. We made cabbage burgers the other day with cabbage from the garden. It was bomb, Sean said. So, like, whenever you do a cabbage burger, is the meat, is that kind of where the cabbage goes? Or is it, like, is the cabbage, like, the bun with, like, meat in between it? Taco Bell had $1 tacos on the first and I missed it? Shit. I'll tell you what, Taco Bell seems like highway robbery. I don't know about you guys, but $10 to get the 3 taco meal is a little much, I feel like. I'd rather go to Five Guys, man. I tried that new hot sauce Taco Bell has too. It's not very good. I didn't like it very much. Yeah, that's a ripoff, man. It's seriously like, here, I'll go to my thing right now. Combos. I'm on the app. Combos. And we'll click on the 3 Doritos Locos Tacos. Is $9.09. And after tax, it comes out to be 10. If you get the Supreme ones, which are honestly, it's almost like a must. Those ones are $10.09. Even just 3 like shitty soft tacos are like $7.49. It just seems like a ripoff to me. I don't know. I love it though. I love Taco Bell. I try not to eat that one too much. Not because of the price, just because, I don't know. I know it's probably not, I don't know. What would be worse for you, do you guys think? McDonald's or Taco Bell? Like, which one's worse for you? I would think Taco Bell's worse for you, but... Let me check the big money play real quick on ZBH. Someone asked me about it. Figured I'd check it. Why not, right? Zimmer Biomet. ZBH 100 strike puts. Very interesting stock. .ZBH 10 or 24 10 18 C or P100. There we go. And it is. Are they in? Yep, they're still in. I saw Taco Bell meat on the same truck delivered to Pizza Hut. I kid you not. Taco Bell meat said grade D. Grade D. I know it's not very good, I can say that. If you watch how Taco Bell actually makes some of their stuff, it's like the grossest thing. I actually think, like, a lot of people think the McRib is really gross. Like, I actually would say, guys, go watch the McRib documentary about it being made. It's actually not that bad. But whenever I see the Taco Bell stuff being made, I'm like, oh no. Tessie selling back off here. Rejected pretty hard. The poll, 27 total votes. It looks like Five Guys is gonna take the cake. Unless you guys come in here and vote up some more. Vote up for whichever one you guys want. It looks like it has to be pretty much either McDonald's or Five Guys on the votes. The other ones aren't gonna win. Now that you guys said sushi, I wouldn't mind it, but I'm good with Five Guys or McDonald's. I'm more of a Checkers kind of guy. Checkers? Like Rallies? Like that type of place, Yuki? What does Amazon's book map look like? King Wolf said. Wow, you know Amazon's selling off pretty damn hard today. If I must say so. Wow. I haven't checked on them too much today, but that's pretty rough. Hang on, I gotta check on something really quick. Weird, okay. Sorry, I was losing my mind for a second there. No, I'm just kidding. I was checking an option in the background. Amazon's book map. All right, let's pull it up. Amazon has had a pretty massive sell-off. It's about to make a new low of the day, possibly. Let's see it on the book map. The bookmark, as some people say, or the map book. Yeah, 180 is major coming up here. 181 is even huge. Or like 180.80. This is just a major area here on Amazon. And that's right at the low of day today at 181. So if we get a clear breakdown there, 180 might be in store for a test. There's 117,000 shares stacked there at 180. Very nice book map. I'm glad that you mentioned this one. Yuki said yes, they meant rallies / checkers. The Baconzilla goes crazy. Baconzilla. The Baconzilla. This thing looks like it's gonna have like 2,000 calories in the burger. Holy shit. Oh, they do call it checkers. Weird. All the ones by me are mainly rallies, but... The Baconzilla combo. Let's see the calories on this sucker. The Baconzilla has 960 calories and the triple has 1,080 calories. God damn. That's what Tom needs to eat. 2,440 milligrams of sodium. Oh shit. That compares to like a little bacon burger, which is the single burger from Five Guys, is around 620 calories with 640 milligrams of sodium. I can't believe that that sandwich from Checkers has 2,400 milligrams of sodium. That is... I don't really care about the anything else, but the sodium, holy shit. I'm gonna have to try one of those. It sounds really good, Yuki. Yeah, that's crazy. You guys call it Checkers? Luis! Good morning, Luis. What's going on? Hey, Luis averaged down in 16K. Let's go, Luis. That's badass. Appreciate that. Love it, Luis. Man, it looks like Five Guys is gonna take the cake today. I don't know why. I was kind of hoping McDonald's would take the cake, but that's okay. I'll live with Five Guys. I'll be fine. I might go all out with it today. Maybe I'll get like a shake and some French fries even or something. Tom's going all out today. We'll check in on Apple. It's around the low of day. SPY's bouncing up off support. Continuing to hold here. Haha, Yuki. That's awesome. Yuki said, I only eat once a day. Damn, Yuki. Tom would be very angry if he only ate once a day. Appreciate you guys for subscribing, though, this morning. Donovan. Appreciate that. And a couple other guys that subscribed. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Helps us out quite a bit. Also, smash that like button. We're only at 18 likes. This is technically the second stream of the morning, though, because the first one got taken down, sadly. They tried to ban me for saying bad things about Greta. No, you know, they actually banned me whenever I said 24 is... 25 is better than 24. What the hell? Hold on, my sound button disappeared. There we go.
24.
Hey, Patrick,
What?
I thought of something funnier than 24.
Let me hear it.
25.
Yeah, if you have not liked the stream yet,
How dare you?
how dare you? That's right. Also, if you haven't voted up in the poll, we're gonna get another one.
How dare you?
Yeah, you better get that vote in. Luis, appreciate that. Kristen said, how are fries even an option at Five Guys? They are a must. Here's my problem with the fries at Five Guys, Kristen. They make them fresh. Like, whenever you're going to pick them up, they make them fresh. So, I always have to sit there and wait. And I'm pissed. I normally have 5 book maps to post up. So, I gotta run back home as quick as I can. Diego said, Five Guys is so overrated and overpriced. Rather eat Wendy's. You take back those words, Diego. They are not overpriced. I personally think they're fantastic. I love them. If I go out to a sports bar and I get like a hamburger meal, it's going to cost me like 12 to 15 bucks. Five Guys, their hamburger meal destroys every other one. All of them, in my opinion. Food is very subjective, though. But you can't beat a Five Guys burger. I would pay $20 for that burger. I really would. That's how much I like it. I really would pay $20 for it. I think it's worth it. If it was the double burger, I would totally pay $20 for it. All day. And it's only like $11. It's not like it's that much. Extra bacon's free? I didn't know that. I will say though, Diego, you know, going to Wendy's and getting the $5 biggie bag ain't a bad deal. I enjoy it. Sean said the best burger I ever had was from a bowling alley. That's awesome, Sean. I used to be quite the bowler myself, Sean. My local bowling alley had a patty melt that they would make, and oh my god, I love this, Sean. A Mr. Beast burger? Is that for real, Mike? Mr. Beast burger, what? Are you serious, Mike? I've never had one. I wish I could try one. They don't have them by me. China burgers. Ooh, now that sounds good. QQQ's actually coming up pretty well off of its base right now. Speaking of Wendy's, let's check out their stock. I haven't looked at this one in a long time. I remember a couple of years ago, I think it was right here on this day, June 8th, 2021, Wendy's exploded. And I think I remember that. It was like a Wall Street Bets thing at the time or something. But it ended up popping off a metric shit ton for like 2 days, and everybody loved them. And and then they died. And everyone got stopped out and lost. But I'll never forget that. It was a funny one during that time. I'm 9 pins shy of being a 3-time state bowling champion. 2 seconds and a third. Damn, Sean. Mason said, I had one of those Mr. Beast burgers. He just has other companies make them. That's what I heard, Mason. That's exactly what I heard. They just have, like there's some restaurants by me, like Chili's. Like, they would be randomly making, like, a burger for that. I saw this thing online for, like, wings, and I was really confused the other day. I started looking. They were having Chili's make wings for, like, a wing company or something. I was like, what? I was like, okay. I want to try those China burgers, Jason. That's really what I want to try. My God, the market. How much more, like, flat could we get here with the SPY? Just totally stuck. At least Nvidia's bouncing up off support. That's one slight plus. Hammer time. Mason got a new ball, the hammer. Nice. Yeah, man, I actually throw a hammer as well, Mason. Funny enough. I always get those really reactive balls. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, and I already know this is the case, and I'm already gonna call Mason out on this, because I know that he does this. Mason, I'll almost guarantee you're like a two-handed bowler. I'll guarantee that, almost. Or you do the weird new bowling style, whatever it is. Am I right on that, Mason? I don't know why. You strike me as a two-hander. A two-hander, oh my God. A two-handed backup ball, oh my God. My fiance throws a backup ball, Sean, and it's by mistake. But she actually throws it and, like, has hit, like, 200 with it. I don't use my thumb. See? So you do the weird way. Okay. That's a modified... I call that a modified two-hand, Mason. So you don't... You keep the ball tucked up a long time then, right? I don't know, huh? You could probably do that pretty good. Interesting. No thumb. That could work good. Thank God it's not a true two-hand, though. Like that Maldonado guy. We should enter a stocked up bowling team in Vegas. I'm not that good. I can confidently say, though, that I think after 2 matches, after 2 games, I could easily be flirting with, like, 200s or higher, I would say. I'm fairly good, but... I have not thrown a bowling ball in probably, like, 5 years. It's been a long time. But I used to be really serious into it. Like, I was in I've done bowling league since I was like 10 years old, which is kind of weird. Or different, I guess. Get matching shirts and record it. That would be so cool. It'd be like that episode of The King of Queens, Mason and Sean. Have you guys seen that episode where Doug has the bowling team and it's sponsored by the bar? And the bar, like, pulls the sponsorship and then they have to, like, bowl. That was funny as fuck. I love that episode. Boeing selling off a little bit again. A good target on Boeing today could be around that 150 mark if you're looking to trade something down. Boeing has had a lot of negativity lately. The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. What? I actually never watched that, Chris, growing up. It was on during my time, but I never watched the Disney Channel growing up, ever. I only watched Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon, or Nick, or whatever. Mr. Mosby. My fiance always talks about that show, but I never watched it. Tangy said I either roll 150-ish or 220-ish almost every time. That's pretty good. Chris is down for a league. You know what we should do? We should do a Wii Sports bowling league. That's what we should do. Yeah, Chris. I'll have to see about that show. About that episode. It was a popular one, though. I know a lot of people watched it. For some reason, it just wasn't my thing growing up. I don't know why. Sold my Wii in like 2012. What? You sold your Wii? Man, I have like 2 of them. I have like 2 Wiis. I still get on there and play some golf with my buddies sometimes, like when they come over. Whenever they're too dumb to play the real PGA game. Stocked up Wii Sports Bowling League. I love it. That'll be fun. Let's look at the SM Body Bot this morning. What are we looking like here? XOP still doing great with the big money play. I love the oil. I had a little sister, so I watched it. My sisters are all way older than me. They were only around till I was like 7 years old, then they all moved out. Older sisters kind of sucks. That's a pain in the ass. Ha, Mason posted this up. The guy missed 300 by 1 strike. Oh. The best I ever did was in bowling one time, I bowled like 8 strikes in a row. Or no, it was 9. It was 9 strikes in a row, and then in the 10th frame, I missed the very first strike and then had like, I open framed it. You know what I mean? I open framed the 10th. Tom, have a great day. Time to work. Hey, thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. Let's go. I always talk stocked up on Reddit. That's awesome, man. Appreciate you, Jason. Thanks for joining up this morning. QQQ. All right, we're starting to see some better price action here, back towards the bottom of the range. If we start to see a bigger breakdown here, there could be some great intraday opportunity coming from this. Oxy and Oil had an interesting opening bubble this morning. Man, QQQ. How's Amazon? That would be sick if Amazon kept rejecting as well. Pretty damn close. All right, guys. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Just give me 1 minute. Got to go run and grab another water, but I'm going to sit here on the QQQ for a second. Oxy and Oil. Let's check those before I run and grab the water really fast. Oxy. CL, crude oil. Not bad. Around 74 bucks. Crude had that big move there at 9:13 a.m. but slowed up now. On the daily, it's still extending up very well off the support. Extremely well. The support on crude oil is amazing. Screw the news. There's good support, too. I mean, obviously the news helps, but... we've seen lots of great bounces off this support over the past year and a half. All right, be right back. Give me 1 second. Hey, I appreciate that, Uli. I hope I say your name right here, Uli. I'm gonna sit on the QQQ. Be right back.
Take their ass back to the club real quick. Images started get me ringing the bell. When I come, I be doing it and doing it well. Then I beat up the coochie and be making it swell, trying to have the smell of the stack, and all the shit.
All right, all right. Had to have a quick intermission there. What is going on? Hope you guys are having a good morning. I love money, eh? I love that, Mason. I remember that episode. I scarfed down 2 pieces of bacon really quick while I was out there. I couldn't help myself. Go check out Tesla selling back down. Uh-oh. Approaching the lows from yesterday. Watch out for 242 coming up. And then 240 underneath will be pretty big. Let's see what the book map shows. Yeah, 243, 242, 240. Pretty damn huge there. Oh, man. Wow, wow, wow. Pretty insane. Palantir selling back off. They probably got a little bit too high intraday. A little lower high coming in. It's pullback time there. Apple's getting down in the red pretty well today now. It'd be nice to see a bigger collapse here with the market. If SPY would give out its support, I would be greatly appreciated, SPY. Are you guys ready next week for China puts, Luis said? You might be right. The China stock's getting a little overextended. Diego said Tesla puts looks like the move. Yeah, it looks pretty fire here on the Tesla puts. I'm a little worried about that low from yesterday, but yeah, it's selling off in a great way, and the good sign is this rejection off resistance. It's an amazing rejection. Holding under there again today was great for Tesla. We're going to end the poll. 5 Guys has won the vote today, with McDonald's and sushi coming in second. The overwhelming majority said 5 Guys. I like it. You guys know. You guys know your stuff. I'm gonna go with the big one today. Man, sorry guys, these allergies are terrible today. I had to mute myself while I just died. The Q's slowing up a lot. SPY forming a good double bottom and base, close to that 566 to 566.20 support. It was like a perfect double bottom there today. A lot of buyers keep coming in around that area. Looks like SPY is going to be holding its ground for a little while here at least. That's a good plus. I'm no mathematician, but 46 votes should equal 46 likes. It definitely should, Sean. If you voted, definitely give us a like here. We're at those rookie numbers today. God damn. I'm looking at Five Guys. The fries. The cost of those are what blow my mind. Holy shit. I'm gonna be spending $8 on fries. What the fuck? I don't mind spending 10 bucks on a burger, but on fries, what the... Do I get the regular fries or the Cajun fries? That's the... I normally always get the Cajun ones, but I kind of want to get the regular ones today. No lie. Yeah, the fries... Like, I don't mind the burger prices, but the fries... like, the large fry is $8. Now, that's a bit of a stretch. I know that you get a metric fuck ton of fries, but still... Culver's is better? Ooh, Culver's is pretty good. The burgers aren't quite as good as Five Guys to me, but they're pretty close, Tanner. You know, Culver's... Ooh, that should have been on my list, actually. Tanner's getting me excited. I might have to switch today. No, we have to go with what the vote said. They're made with horse oil. Ew. I remember people used to think, they would think it was healthy at Five Guys because they would use peanut oil or something on the fries. Now everyone's like, oh, I don't want to use oil. Now everyone's like, those oils are bad. Can't go wrong there. Oh, yeah, true. Get some, like, fruit or something in there. Come on, Q's. Let's quit bouncing around here. So stuck. The SPY, too. Very slow and choppy. Let's go to the oil stocks. Even they're not moving. Maybe Southwest Airlines? Not bad. Southwest looks a lot better than many of the other stocks this morning. Delta's probably pretty good. Yeah, not bad. Delta either. Motivation said, I don't understand how we keep trying to push up with such a bad catalyst. Yeah, the market's just holding its ground, you know. It's been a bullish year. Rate cuts coming in. I'm with you, though. I am 100% with you. Damn. Crazy there. Kind of boring day. Lots of breath holding, Sean said. Yeah, same. I'm all puckered up, Sean. Meta is actually pretty bullish right now, intraday. Popped up here. Nice, Meta. On the SM bot. SM bot coming in clutch with this one. Meta's looking way better than many of these setups here. MU calls are also on the bot. I'm not so sure about that one right now, though. Not loving the price action there. Tesla puts, again, not loving the price action. Got a little bit too low on the day for me. CrowdStrike calls on the SM bot. Could be okay. Pretty decent price action. Carnival Cruise Lines puts. I think my favorite thing right now is Meta that the SM bot called. Meta calls. Looking pretty hot intraday here. It also is calling out Tesla puts, which could end up being fire, but Tesla's just right around the support. So Meta, pretty decent. Pretty decent here. My headset actually just died, of all things. I can't hear a thing from the music or the stream, so. Good news, though, is that I don't have to. That's the good news. Wow. Meta is looking just great price action here. Loving it.
Pull up at the Ritz in my brand new whipping gold, with a full eclipse and the moonlit lit like whoa.
Wow.
Everything blurred, mixing old eyes smoke with the
Decent. Got AMD starting to bounce off intraday support a little bit around 163. Starting to uptick a little bit again. Wow. AMD. That's a pretty decent bounce there. Decent price action back. Are we bearish on bank stocks with Warren Buffett? Personally, I'm bearish on bank stocks. Yes. For the longer term here, well, I don't want to say for the long term, but for the foreseeable future, I am bearish on the banks. They all ran up quite a bit recently. Like JP Morgan has just been fantastic, and I would not be surprised to see some profit taking along with as well some selling pressure from obviously all the rate cuts and stuff like that. Now, of course, rate cuts might help. Let's say if like lending starts going crazy or something, you know? But I'm curious here how the banks end up reacting overall, but I'm definitely leaning to the downside in the short term, especially like whenever you zoom out and just start to see how much they've uptrended here. Yeah, I just think it's pullback time. And we have like a macroeconomic situation going on too, which helps. I am picked up an FAZ call for 1018. Nice, Tangy. Done for the morning. Off to read the back of my eyelids. Haha, love it. Thanks, Tangy. I'll try to enjoy it. Should have a good one today. I'll be here with my pal SM Bot. Have a good one. Yeah. SM Bot, yes. Tesla resistance 265. The daily chart resistance looks amazing on Tesla. I would not be surprised to see Tesla sell off more over the next few days. There could always be 1 to 2 recovery days, but I am definitely looking at it more to the downside. Tangy said silver's running, by the way. SLV, not bad intraday. Looks pretty good, Tangy. It's not super explosive quite yet, but it's right around the high of day. Could have a bigger breakout coming in. It's silver. It moves pretty slow, so it's barely moved today. It could slowly climb back up towards those highs of yesterday. That would be sick. That would be amazing here. Speaking of that, Sean, how's Tilray? Coming back a bit today with Tilray, actually. Not bad. CGC's coming back a bit. Okay. The MJ stock's getting a little bit of green. Green action here. Green like the weed that they are. Sean's gonna go do some Tilray. We'll be back in a minute. I'm just kidding. Sean, make sure that you share some Tilray with the SM bot. It's hanging around in the air in my office. Where's that news? Where's our CNBC? Let's see what we got. Treasury yields rise as attention shifts to jobs data. Uh-oh. Let me go check that. The US 10Y. You guys know that we've been following the US 10Y for a long time. A long, long time. It's been in the weirdest. It was in a very weird uptrend. That trend finally broke. We got amazing confirmation back down off the trend. The prospect of rate cuts have been sending these yields a little bit lower as well. And now they've formed a decent base here around this 3.65 to 3.7% mark. It's pretty decent. We'll have to keep our eyes on US 10Y to see how this reacts over the next month to 2 months towards the end of the year to see if US 10Y starts to truly break down and go lower. It'd be pretty awesome to see it. I definitely want it to go lower because that would help mortgage rates as well. And I would like mortgage rates to get into a nice middle ground. I don't want them too low. I don't want them too high. Just a nice middle ground. All right, Tangi's out of there. Yeah, I think we're going to end the stream here anyways, Tangi, so you're not going to be missing much, but I appreciate you all for joining up today. I thought it was a pretty fun stream this morning. I know the market was pretty wild, right? The QQQ is actually coming back up a little bit now to retest this resistance, but the chop has been real today. Very choppy this morning. Glad to have done it with you guys, though. You guys are awesome out there. And before I leave, you guys know the drill. Whoa. Holy. Thinkorswim needs to give you an epilepsy waiver before you use it. With the way those just jumped. Wow. But you know it's Tetris time. We got to get it going. Let's see. Oh, weird. I haven't started out with one of these ones in a while. Okay. Perfect. We're forming a great base on this one. Awesome. I don't even know if I want to use it yet. Do I want to use it? Screw it. We'll use it. Why not? I can hear a woodpecker pecking on my house right now. I'm not kidding. There's a fucking woodpecker out here. Of all things. Alright, we have a really good board going. But there's a big butt here. It's getting scary. Alright, here we go. Man. Come on. There we go. We'll put it right there. We'll go for the bigger board here. Might not be the smartest move, but that's what we're going for. Oh. Tom messed up. There we go. Let's see the multiplier on that. Bro, we're all the way up to 15 now. Perfect. I can work with this. I got this. This is nothing. Nothing.
Red James, 33 chains. Ocean up, cruising Biscayne. Top off, that's a liability.
I feel a new high score in the books today. What about you guys? You guys feel it? Do you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Do you feel it? Ah. It's not working out good. I don't want to ruin my board too much trying to make that work over there. There we go. We're going to have to play it up from here, it looks like. Because Tom is a genius. Jokes, of course. Damn it, I just keep messing this board up, don't I? I ruined my good match. There we go. I don't know how I'm doing it, but it's working. Just keep the score going. It's over. 28. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. We'll take 28. We'll take 28 today. Not terrible. All right. All right. All right. I'll have a good one, guys. I'll talk to you later. We're starting to see some of these stocks come back a little bit here, but it's nothing too bad as of now. We'll see how this price action goes over the next couple days with all this news coming out, but have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks for joining up. You got to watch a masterful game of Tetris there by a Tetris professional. I am a professional of Tetris. Thank you, So You. Enjoy the Five Guys. Let's go. Thanks, So You. Hey, Shanti. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate all you for joining up, even the lurkers out there. As always, walk away today in the green, make smart trading decisions, go into each trade with a real plan. I get too many questions of, Tom, is this stock good to buy? It's like, hey, there needs to be more substance there, you know? But have a great one, guys. I will see you in the Discord. If you need anything, let me know in there. See you later.